Are you ready to mix and match different sized half rectangle triangles? Welcome to week 4 of our Meteor Quilt Along. We're going to continue our half rectangle triangles and combine the A and the H blocks to make another pinwheel. Angle play templates come in a variety of sizes. The full set includes half rectangle triangles that vary in length from 6 inches to 10 inches. So you can mix and match to your heart's delight. Following the pattern instructions, we make large triangles with the H template and small triangles with the A template. When we place our fabrics right sides together to get ready for sewing, we look for those 2 mountain peaks. We want our triangles to be offset so that they sew together and make a rectangle unit. Once I have my triangle units sewn into rectangles, I want to lay out the block, and I'm always going to refer back to the pattern or a previous block to make sure I have the placement correct. Because if I position my smaller rectangle unit over a different part of the forepatch, then my block will spin in the wrong direction, and that makes the overall quilt look a little more chaotic. So I want my triangle unit to be at the end of my colored rectangle and along the long edge of my larger triangle, and that accent square for the forepatch is going to line up with the short end of my triangle rather than the long end. You can see that would make a totally different block and would look really cool, but that's not the layout for the Meteor pattern. So you can see the different blocks we can create if we move that small accent triangle to the left side of our forepatch. It changes the look of the whole block. You can change the block even more by rotating the placement of the large rectangle, and that dark triangle position will change the look of the block as well. But for our Meteor quilt, we want to continue the pinwheel, so we will place the small triangle over the right hand part of the forepatch and make the large triangles create a pinwheel as well. So once I have my block laid out, I have my pinwheel ready and I can start sewing in quadrants. I will sew the square to the accent color base and then to the long edge of my darker triangle, keeping in mind that the small point of my triangle is going to line up with my accent square. My block is laid out, ready to sew. The only place I use pins is when I am matching up the corners of my forepatch. What we have so far for the Meteor quilt. We started with our forepatch blocks. We added an accent rectangle. We then added our half rectangle triangles in the larger size. And then we added a smaller size half rectangle triangle in place of the accent rectangle. And we have continued our pinwheel in the same direction. So that accent triangle is on top of the same side of the 4-patch, and it continues to spin in that direction. I hope you are having fun with our Meteor Quilt Along. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss our final block in the Meteor quilt. In the meantime, if you need a refresher on using angle play templates, try this video next. See you soon!